Recently I posted a video on the Fender Player Series Telecaster that I got back in January. So far to date, that video has gotten pretty close to 8,000 views. I'm very thankful for all the support and all the views, the continued views. I can't express enough thanks. I really hope y'all have enjoyed that video. I will link it in the description below. But I thought today would be a good day to tackle two good questions that I got in the comment section about the Player Series guitar. So we shall get to that. The first question that I got was, what is the Player Series? Okay, so there's basically 7 tiers in the current Fender line layout. So there are 3 tiers that are made in Mexico. The Player Series is the first tier. Of course, these 3 that are made in Mexico, the Player Series, the Deluxe Nashville, and the Ventura, they are made with the people that are paying for the Fender brand in mind. They're more aimed at, not your entry-level player. They are a more high-quality instrument, but they happen to be made in Mexico. The specs on the Player Series, it does have an alder body. It is a slightly lighter guitar than the American Standard. It does have the C-shaped neck profile. It does have a traditional setup for the Fender Telecaster. It sounds great. It has Alcanoe single coil pickups, 22 frets, and I really enjoy the one that I have. And of course, if you want to get into the ones that are made in California, you're going to be looking at the American Performer Series, the American Original, the American Ultra, and the American Professional 2. Those 4 are made in California. And of course, well, you will pay a little bit more for those. But the next question that I got was about a crackling sound that comes from the pickups. I've experimented on my guitar. I have a few different amps I played it on. The one that I generally demo things through, the PV Studio Pro 212, I've tried it through a Valve King 212, and I've tried it through a very lovely twin reverb that I'm anxious to show y'all. And it's clean. It plays clean on all 3. Now, of course, my Studio Pro is it's a little bit more noisy, but of course it is a solid state amp. Usually, if you can rule out the amp, then it goes to your cable you're using, because it all comes from a bad soldering joint somewhere. If it's not your cable, if you can verify it's not your cable, then it's usually the input jack. And that's the most basic, inexpensive upgrade and fix you can make on any guitar. And it's probably the first one you should do. So if you got anything out of today's video, please hit the subscribe button, share with a friend, and we will see you next time. Take care.